A very good afternoon to everyone. We are here live for the second game from the DS Serenaka College grounds in Colombo. The match between Morrison. It's quite sunny out here. I'm sure we Samir Veerasinghe down there with the captain, two captains, and the match referee for the toss.
Good afternoon. Here we are for the second encounter in the T20 Mercantile Division E tournament. And it's been a sunny day and still it's very hot and clear skies for a very good game. We have team Akbar Brothers, Kusal Atapattu and Damit Karunaratne of Morrison Cricket. And we have the match referee Manoj Pereira. And Kusal will flip the coin. Heads it is. Damit, what do you think? What are you going to do today?
We are going to bat first.
Any particular reason of batting first?
No, our plan is to give a good, decent score to the positions. So that's our main plan, to stick to basics, and we are trying to get a good score on the ball.
What do you mean by a good score? What type of a score you going to plan?
It's 150 above. So mainly, with our batting lineup, I think we can reach that target.
What sort of a tournament you had? Any wins, any losses? How many matches?
This is our third match. So previous two matches we lost actually, but we are trying to come back strongly in this particular match.
So you're going to bat first today. Yeah. All the best, Damit. Kusal. Toss එක පරාදයි. බෝල් කරන්නේ කොහොමද බෝල් කරන්න හිටියේ?
අපි අඩු සංඛ්‍යාවකට මේ අනිත් සයිඩ් එක කරලා හොඳ තරඟයක් දින තමයි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ.
තරඟ කොහොමද ගියේ තරඟ මැචස් කීයක් ගියවද මැචස් කීයක් දිනුන්ද පරාදද?
පළවෙනි මැච් එක පරාද වුණා අපි සෙකන්ඩ් මැච් එක. අපි මේ මැච් හොඳට කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
ලකුණු කීයකටද අන්තිම තියන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ?
120 130ක් අතර තමයි බෝඩ් එකේ තියන්න දෙන්නේ.
All the best, Kusal. And the news out here in the center is Morrison's Cricket has won the toss and they have going to bat first.
Thank you, Samira. So the news is that Morrisons have won the toss. They'll be batting first, and that's the two teams: Akbar Brothers, Kusal Adapattu, Chamod Seniviratna, Chatura Devind, Chintaka, Sriyant, Nipuna Piris, Pasinda Boteju, U Urendran, Roshan Pereira, Sankalpa, Taranga Kumar, and Vikum Tarusha. Morrisons, Damita Karunaratne, the skipper, Anisha Disi, Soisa, Dilan Jayasundar, Nishan Pereira, Shan Pereira, Tarindu Madhushanka, Tilanka, Sandeep, Udesh, Lakshan, Gayana, Kahavita, Buddhika, Dangampola, and Madhushan Dias are the 2 11s. So the fielders have made their way to the center to umpire the end. The two batsmen coming to the center. So then we give you the two umpires for the game. They were same umpires in the morning, Pramod Madhushankar and Dihan Piris, with Mr. Manoj Pereira, the match referee. Get you the names as soon as we have it. I mean, just start at 1:30 today, the afternoon, on a Sunday afternoon. Anyone watching from home, if you feel lazy, you can make it down to the DS Serenaka grounds to support your two teams, Morrison and Akbar Brothers. Few games going around. Eagerly contested T20 league this is. All ready for the start of play. That's Nishan Pereira and Gayana Kahavita, the two openers, and Nipuna Piris will be doing the bowling from the SSC, and that's Nishan Piris. Good strike rate of 117.5. 44 is highest, so just that he needs to bat long. No 50s as opener, you would want to get that under your belt, but he's a guy who who would like to go after the bowling. And Nipuna Piri's 10 wickets from 7 games, 3 for 27 is best. Economy on the high side, 7.46, average decent, 19.4. Nishan Piris cut straight to the field. Always likes to play shots on the leg side. Saw him yesterday. Was always prepared to get that front foot away onto the leg and played across the line. Gana Kavita also a dasher. So there we see Kavita incidentally also generally is the opening bowler for Morrison. There we see nicely plays it. Field set for Nishan Perra's shot on the leg. It's, to the two fielders out of the circle, third man and deep mid wicket. Gentle medium pace from Nipuna Pires. Shot and pulled. That's another run. Kind of Kavita. He likes the pull. He'll pull you anything short. He'll pull from outside the off stump. That one goes in there. This might be the first wicket. Yes, it is. As usual, Nishan Pereira likes to take that front leg away and make room on the leg, hitting it in there. So Akbar Brothers have struck. There we see. Not all that there to play that over the top. The first wicket down. Nishan Pereira walking back to the pavilion for 1. It's 2 for 1 in the first over. So Nipuna Pires is striking in his first over. And Anushka so is number 3. 1003 runs, highest of 89 not out. 74 strike rate with 8 50s, having a 26 average. I'd like to add a few more runs to the tally. And boy, how we like to get that strike rate up close to the 100. The new bowler, certainly not Nipuno Piris. He bowled the first over. But, it's Roshan Pereira. 3 for 13, his best. Just 9 wickets in 10 innings. Economy 6.5. T20. I think you would say it's pretty decent. Quite a tall lad. Guyana Kavita on strike. He likes to play that pull shot. It's a wide delivery. So started off with a wide. Oh, a little bit unlucky, but just swinging in a pit. Again, short outside the off stump. So we've seen this being a bit of a thing to do for the fast bowlers, running in, bowling outside the off stump, pretty wide outside the off stump. We saw it in the previous game as well. The first over going pretty wide outside off stump, and then the same bowler bowling his second over went for 21 in that over. That run away wide, dragging it, trying that extra pace. So 2 wide, still 1 delivery, legal delivery bowled in this over. Lucky to pitch it on that matting, not it would have been a no ball. Oh, that is brilliant. That time closer to the bat. Kavita trying to drive, beating him, ball going past the outside edge. Yes, and some bounce there. Good that, lucky that Kavita didn't get it on the bat, because if it took the edge, it would have flown to the wicket keeper, and if it caught in the middle of the bat, I'm sure it would have just popped up. They played a little early. That one short cut straight to that field. It was a bit of an awkward bounce, but managed to get his body behind it. Full and straight. Kavita that time playing it with respect. So 4 dot balls. Given away 2 wides in this over. No runs off the bat still. Again wide, again cut straight to that fielder in the covers at point. So Roshan Pereira, apart from those 2 wides, has been pretty good. Their target has been outside the off stump, so the fine leg up in the circle. This one goes for a big hit, and that will be his first boundary. It was in the slot. Hammered it to the boundary. Taken from outside off. Safe shot, I would say, because there were not a lot of fielders on the leg. So after 2 overs, it's 8 for 1. Nipuno Pires will continue. Second over for him from the SSC end. Got a wicket, given away just 2 runs in that first over. So this is good because this is the power play. And it's Anishka D'Souza batting outside his leg stump. Again, short outside the stump. Play and a miss by Anishka. Got some runs yesterday. Be looking to repeat that feat. Brilliantly bowled. A bit of extra pace on a good length. Anishka lucky not to get that edge. There we see, had to play at it. Showing all the stumps to the bowler. This time a quick single is off the mark. Took 4 deliveries to get off the mark. These two have been the mainstays for Morrison's Guyana Kavit and D'Souza, Anishka D'Souza. Put on a partnership yesterday. Kavita getting out for something like 29, if I'm not mistaken. Again down the leg side, wide call by the umpire. That one pulled and he'll get a boundary. Loves that pull shot. Anything just short of a length, he'll rock back and pull it. Sometimes can be the downfall, but that one clear going down leg gets better and it helps it on its way into the boundary. Score's moved on to 14 and Guyana has moved on to 9 of 8 deliveries. That time on the off. You see him practicing that pull again, but it was not short enough to pull it. That one nicely played. Soft hands. Seeing that the fielder sitting back. Gets a single. He'll keep the strike, and it's after 3 overs. Morison's are 15 for 1. Yeah, so Roshan Pereira will continue. A decent first over, just the 6 runs. Misses his run up. Will have to go back and re-bowl that. That time it's a wide. Had this problem in the previous over. For 2 wide deliveries. Extra pace. But I get the feeling is that his release point is a bit later. That's why he drags his hand around with that action of his. Doesn't release the ball where it should be released. When it gets right, that gets an edge, beats the diving third man field into the boundary. Kavita will take it. So boundary coming early on in the over. That will put some pressure on the bowler Pereira. There you see when he gets it right, gets it in the correct place. Sometimes I think he tries to put a little bit of extra pace, and that's where it goes wrong for him. Because then it's not released at the top of the head, it's released while the hand is coming below. There again, there you see it again, bending his back and then dragging it wide outside off stump. Same as earlier, the first and third delivery is being bowled wides. Done much better, but cut again. Beats the diving point field into the boundary. It's been a very expensive over 10 runs so far, just of 2 deliveries. There you see it. Given room, it was in the air a bit, but no chance for that fielder. Couldn't even get his hand on it. Runs into the boundary. Kavita quickly on to 18 of just 12 deliveries. That's full driven but straight to mid-off. Was hit with some power, so there was no time for them to take a single. So now a decent comeback. If he had not got that edge, that would have been another wide. Again after the Ostrom. This time plays it with soft hands for a single. Nice into the gap between the point and extra cover fielders. Deep extra cover does the mopping up. So now left hand on strike. Considered 11 in this over. First 6 in his first. So he likes to take his time, takes his guard, gets his gloves on. That's the end of the fourth over. It's 26 for 1 after 4. Kavita doing most of the scoring, 19 of 15 with 4 boundaries. Pires in. Bruno Pires, the wicket taker, bowling his third. That one goes over that mid-on fielder's head into the boundary. It was pitched up. And Kavita going over the mid-on fielder is in the circle. That lovely drive. Check drive they call it. Intentionally played it over that fielder's head. Oh, that was clumsy by the fielder. There was no run there. Just rushed in and then took his eyes off the ball. Squared him up, getting that edge. Oh yes, just getting a bit of a rare bounce. Up to the again bowling up to the batsman. Kapera not been able to pierce that gap well. If he got it in that gap, I'm sure he would have got a boundary. Takes time at the start. That's better. Needs to just keep rotating the strike. A good delivery by Nippon Paris to end his third over. And a dot ball. So 5 overs done. It's 32 for 1. And will be Shamira Veerasinghe to take you through the next 5.
$32 for 1 after 5 important overs in the power play. They are still persisting with the faster bowlers. Few extras here and there, 5 wides, 5 extras rather, has given them some thing, but I think it's a bowling change, but still seam up. Decent start for Morrison's Limited. The team with blue jersey is the Morrison team, and with the red one is the Akbar Brothers company. Kusal Atabatu, the captain, has been brought into the attack. Quick single there, just tap and run towards point region, and the batters quickly get through to a single. Suddenly, after like 2 overs, the weather changed. I mean, clearly the sun was shining very, very bright, but now it's getting back to normal. That's the scorecard. 33 with losing the opening wicket of the first over. That's a good shot. Shot and pick up. Puts it to the fence for the boundary. Good shot rather. Typical T20. Cutter from the captain, Atabatu, getting that boundary. Kusal Atabatu, clearly a cricketer's name. We know a lot about Kusal and Atabatu. Mix of cricketers. Guyana Kahavita and Anushka De Silva, De Zoiza rather. Even my friend has a cricketing name, Michael Adams. A lot of Adams and a lot of Michaels. But straight to the man. The second match. Both the teams looking for a win in this tournament. One team will surely get a win out of 2. Because both teams, one team played 1 match, Akbar Brothers, and Morrisons have played 2, lost 2. So this today will be an opportunity for the both teams to get their first win under their belt. Michael Adams doing some calculations, I guess. Busy with the phone, he's always. So in the Pakistan-Sri Lanka match, there's a sports, I can remember, the sponsor was Tapalti. So that was interesting. Just a single and got the couple of runs. "38" becomes 41. End of 6 overs, 41 for 1. Yes, I was told Anishka D'Souza is his home grounds, so he must be knowing the ground, but 6 of 9 still. He's a wicket keeper, Anishka. Sahan Sankalpa. Let's see whether Sankalpa 6 for 15. Looks like he's a player from Lankan CC. His jersey, 115 wickets. He looks a decent off spinner with his stats. Surely a good ball to start with. Sankalpa. It's a very warm evening, afternoon rather, heading towards the evening. Big inside edge. Anishka D'Souza still. Beautiful ball from Sankalpa. Decent batting from the two batters, but clearly Anishka has to get a move on. Gets a single this time. He goes to 7 with that single. And two there probably. And easily done. Moment with 7 overs completed. 45 for 1. It's going to be Atapattu. Kusal is the bowler. Good shot, but just a one bounce straight to the fielder, but no runs being taken. Just around the corner. Gets a single. Score goes up to 46. Important runs. Closing in on the 50-run mark. Innings started well. Construction going on at SSE for their floodlights. T20 tournament, another host ground is SSE. I was talking with Michael in the afternoon about SSE having floodlights. It's going to be fantastic. A good game of cricket. SSE having floodlights. Very nice venue with the grass banks on. Kettaram is different. Good batting wicket SSE with the floodlights on. It must be going to be a party atmosphere at Colombo. It's Colombo 7. Gets a single. And another single. Straight away, we were thinking the big match is going to be day and night. Probably. Good idea. It's going to be very interesting. Oh dear, oh dear. Captain a bit animated. Shouting at the players and closing in on 50, 49. Good over this. Has bowled 4 runs only. Akbar Brothers and Morrison's Limited today. That is close, I guess. Going down. His captain is looking at him. He's always with a shout for his players. Interesting. 50 up anyway. End of the over. Going down leg. Clearly. And 54-1 after 8. It's going to be Sahan Sankalpa. Into the gap, I guess. Into the gap. Thought that will go to the boundary, but just 2 runs. I was thinking about that throw coming to the keeper's end. Talking about throws, Wasim Jr. What a throw he has to get rid of that wicket of Kusal Mendes. Ramesh Raja was saying, what a super throw he has. This guy, Wasim Jr. That's a dot ball. This is decent bowling. 6 given in his 1.2 overs. But Akbar Brothers need wickets at the moment. At least 1 or 2 wickets to break this. Otherwise, a lot of batting to come. And they might be looking for a big score. Poor. Very poor faster ball. Boundary. Very, very important. Welcome boundary at this situation to get the innings closer to that 7 runs per over. And then in the last 5 overs, they can make it 8. Today is a different game. Yesterday, both the teams were 50 and 70. Today, batting looks good. Looks like a T20 at least. Playing well, good cricket, and a good cricketing shot. 6 runs, up and over. He's playing a role. 46 balls for his, 46 runs for his 33 balls. More than half of the runs have been scored by Gayana Kahavita. He has been a revelation today. Pure timing. Should be a couple of runs. He moves to 48. Now the rate has come to moved from 6 runs to 7.25 the run rate now because of that boundary and the 6 with 2 couple of runs. It's 14 of the over. Wow, that's 50. What a wonderful knock that is. Standing applause from the dugout. And there goes his 50. 16 runs came off that over. 66 for 1 after 9. That is why I must telling you guys wickets needed in this top when it comes to a T20 cricket international or local. When you have wickets, runs will. Atapat Kusal, Atapat the captain comes in. All from the far end. Anishka doing the right thing, giving the single, giving the strike to the informed batter. Salatabatu comes in. Just a single again. Very good batting from Gayana Kahavita. Kahavita has moved to 51. Very happy with the runs they have got at the moment. 68 valuable runs. With lot of batting to come, they will be eyeing a good score today. Oh dear, oh dear. Comedy of errors. That should be. That is definitely something he has to get scolded off from the captain. Clearly just stopped the single and he threw that with the wicket keeper is not in place. Comedy of errors, and he has been apologizing for the day today. 69. Pulls. Akbar Brothers not doing well at the moment. 70 for 1. Boys are playing well from Team Blue, that is Morrison's. .71 is the score. 7.2 runs per over. This next 5 overs is very important. Them to get at least 40 of next 5 and wait for the last 5 overs. Good shot and gets a single. 72 for 1 after 10. Michael Adams will take you to the next important 5 overs.
Important 5 overs. So halfway done. 72 for 1. Looking at 140 plus. They wanted 150 at the start, so that will be a good score. So the first game, that's Chamod Seniviratna, 1 for 10 is his best. The first game we saw, that was the South Asia Technology getting to 145 and winning the game easily. And so far, Morison's doing well thanks to this pair, especially Guyana Kavita. Got to 53 of 39, and Anichka Soiza is on 12, supporting him well. They've always looked to run hard, sometimes creating the ones into twos. Can't pierce that only man in that extra cover region. Oh, that was a faster delivery. Feet not going anywhere. Just playing from the crease, trying to dab at it. Trying using his feet. Take it on the full. Still the 1 run. Samod Seniviratna doing a good job so far. Just the 2 singles in 5 deliveries so far. Again trying to run it down. It doesn't give the single, so a very good over by Chamod Seniviratna. Just the 2 runs conceded, and after 11 it's 74 for 1. Good salah to Batu. 3 overs, none for 19. Some of them have been decent, but just that not been able to pick up wickets. It's going to hurt them in the end. 9 overs left in this innings. Nice to play Anishka. Giving the strike to Gayana Kavita. Playing it with soft hands. The fielder in the circle is staying right on that circle, so easy run there. Sahan Sankalp. It's been a bit expensive. 21 off 2. Well, you make that 20 off 2. That one is hammered down the grounds. That's a 6. There was a fielder there. He thought he was in business, but just goes over that fielder. Gayana Kavita moves on to 60. He's taking that front leg away, making room for himself. For a little, I think that fielder thought he had it. So with that 6 in the second delivery, puts a bit of pressure now on the bowler. Goes wide outside the off stump. And Gayana Kavita, he is in one of those moods. He just takes it wide outside the off stump. Flat bats it over the bowler's head for 6. So that's the second 6 in this over. Wow, one on one knee. Sails over the ball. The field just trying to watch it go over. So this is a expensive over. 13 runs in the over so far. One more delivery left in this over. Again uses his feet. This time, is it another 6? Yes, it is. That's a third 6 in this over. He's seen this ball well. That was thrown wide. Seeing him coming out, he moved towards it. Slaps it over the long off field for another 6. So 12 overs done. It's 93 for 1. Gayana Kavita on a roll. He's on 72 of 46. Anishka Desai is supporting him well. 14 of 22. One cut to that field. Oh, it gets a bad bounce and into the boundary it goes. Nothing going right for Akbar Brothers fielders and bowlers. And took off. Chenratna has been good with the ball in the first over. Just the 2 runs. He was unlucky to give away that boundary. But just anything not going right for Akbar today. Pulling it wide off stump to Gaina. Looking for the second, coming back. The field has got it. Well. It was needed a direct throw, a direct hit. It would have been very close if it had a direct hit. Perfect. Another run, so make that 8 in the over. Spencer and the 100 up, 101 for 1 in 13 overs. So again, carve it on 75 of 49 deliveries. Cut into the covers. Just didn't get well. If he a foot either side, might have got a boundary. Slow delivery outside off. Gets a quick single. Roshan Perera coming back. Straight on the leg, on the knee. Still holding the knee. So is that driving that? Shenpera keeping it quiet in this over. Full and driven powerfully down the ground. Dangerous going with one hand. Ground not even. 2 runs to Kavita. This one down on one knee again. Fielders just watching it sail over. Another 6. Last count of the number of sixes that this man has hit today. Look at that shot. Look at the fielder just standing and watching where it's landing. So 14 done is 111 for 1. Nelson on the board. That was sensible. Fielder got to the ball quickly, released it. Don't want to lose a wicket off a run out. Playing with soft hands, looking for the second, taking off. Needs the direct hit again. It was close. A good dive in by Yanishka D'Souza. Testing to see. Oh yes, well in. And on to 86 now. Chance to get to that 3-figure mark. Interesting to see that replay again. Playing early. Can I get that replay again? Projected score showing 157. Where these two are going, I'm sure they'll end up getting much more than that. So one more delivery left. So Chamal Senratna has been pretty good. So the end of his third over, just 14 runs conceded. Makes room for himself, cuts, but gets an edge to the short. Just the 5 overs left. It's 115 for 1.
Nice to see such a scorecard. 87 to the opener guy and a Kahabita of 56. 155 the strike rate with 5 massive sixes and 7 boundaries. And the other batter is 21. 100 partnership, bit of a break. If they score 50 of this last 5 overs, they could end up at 165. That is a must with 9 wickets in hand. It's very much 165 to 170. Should be a very good score. They need to get it quickly and bowl the first 10 overs quickly because of these clouds coming in. Important match for... What a shot. Looks like it's another boundary. Moves to the 90s. '91. What an excellent innings this has been. Gets a good shot and gets a single. Moves to 120. Anishka still 21 of 30. Now I think he has the time's up for him to make a clear impact on the run rate with some hitting as Guyana is approaching the 100. This might... No. Gets 2 runs, important 2 runs. 7 runs already in this over with 3 balls remaining. This has been 2 good innings by these batters. Roshan has conceded 34 of his 3.3 overs. Excellent batting by these two, I must say. Straight to the deep field this time. Gets a single. Guyana needs 8 runs to get his 100. 8 more needed. Plenty of balls left in this way to get his 100. He deserves that. Slow ball there. 8 runs of the over. Match referee for today is Manoj Perra and the 2 captains Damit Karunaratne and Kusala Tabattu. Easy single. 9 runs coming from that over. 123 for 124 for the loss of 1 wicket. That's even. Four more overs to go. Sahan Sankalpa has given 39 of his 3 overs. Expensive, 13 runs per over with that 20 run over with 3 sixes. Got a bat to it, I guess. He gets to 97 with that boundary. '97. Will he get his 100 in this over? Possible. That should be the 100. What a 100 from Guyana. Guyana Kahavita. What a superb knock. 8 runs coming off these first 2 balls. With his reaching 50, 175 is on the cards because he has full license now. Now we don't care. He will go bang bang now. Oh, unfortunate. Oh dear, oh dear. He drops a sitter. Oh, that was unfortunate. 133 anyway. Guyana did that after scoring 100. So just a single there. 10 runs coming off the first 4 balls. $134 for 1. They don't seem to getting the wickets. Certainly before scoring 100, Guyana was middling all the balls. But after scoring the 100, he is not getting the ball in the bat at the moment. That's a good shot by Anishka. This is his home grounds. Ends that over. That is an expensive one. $139 for 1 after 17. Skyna Kahavita. Oh, yes. Another boundary. Kahavita gets another boundary. And the score moves up to 143 for 1. Slow ball picked up well. Now Anishka should get that big shots coming in. Last 3 overs going on. 16 balls left. 160 is just reachable. And 175 is on the cards. At the toss he said 150, but it's getting more and more. That is in the air. That's gone this time. Finally they are holding on to a catch. Anishka D'Souza departs for 29. He made a good knock. Supporting role. And he departs for 29. Very well played by Anishka D'Souza. That is the 458, 85 best. He can bat best of 85. Forward defense after a long time. And clouds not looking good. Dark clouds hovering around the ground. And 145 up the board. This has been a good over, just 6 runs. Two more overs to go. Amazing batting, amazing. Good over spoiled by that last ball. 150 up. $151 for 2 after 18. The end of the over for Kusal. Now new bowler coming in. Looks like a medium fast bowler. Taranga Kumara is the bowler. 9 wickets, 4 for 25 is best. Taranga bowling for the first time in this innings in the 19th over. It's going to be interesting what he's going to bowl. A little medium. Kumara. Now this is Skyna Kahavita. It's going to be very interesting with Kahavita batting. He might go bang bang This ball. Straight to the field that time. Good result for Akbar Brothers. They need dot balls. In the air. Drops. Drops again. Gets a boundary. That's a no ball, looks like. And it's a free. I think it's a no ball, yes. And it's a free hit. Just a single there. 159 at the moment. 9 more deliveries. Kayana Kahavita is on 114 in a T20 game. What a wonderful knock. Wow, what a improvisation. What a class of this batsman. Excellent. Gets a boundary. This over is also getting expensive now with those kind of hits. And the extra cover fielder is coming up. No, same field. 163 at the moment. Tarindu Madhushankar, because it's a last ball. Guyana should stay in the strike, so he needs to hit a big one in this ball. Hits it. He can get a couple, yes, easily. 166 at the end of that over. 19 overs, last over to go. 166 for 2. Taranga has given 15 of that over. Gayana Kahavita. Nipuna Perez is going to bowl his final over. Gets a single. Just a single in the first ball. That's the scorecard. Going to be interesting 5 balls. It's this time he holds on. End of Tarindu Madhushankar for 9. Tried his best, as we can say. You can't get crossed now these days. New batter is Sahan. That's a good result for Akbar Brothers, getting that third wicket in that timely third wicket. 167 has been passed, and They're looking for 170 plus. Just another single. Runta bet card done any. 168 for 3. Last 3 coming up. Guyana Kahavita. What can he do? He gets a 2. Guyana goes. This time here goes Guyana. What a wonderful lock from Guyana. Excellent. Clearly that's out. Good decision. Standing applause to Guyana for his 120. Suddenly, they are falling wickets in this over. Only 2 runs has been scored in the 4 balls. Guyana must be done for the day. It's down. Just a single, 170 up. What a wonderful result. Last ball coming up. Has been a superb over. 3 runs only. What a good over that was. 170 is the score. And 171 will be the target. And that's a scorecard. $121 Guyana Kahavita and 29 to Anishka. Apart from that, nothing much. 170. And the bowling card is, that is a big expensive bowling card. Sahan Sankalp has gone for 39 and Taranga Kumar 1 over 15. Nipuna Perez has been bowling well, 19 for 2. And there's a bit of a highlights package. That was the first wicket falling. After that, shots everywhere. After that, actually it's highlights. Boundaries only. That was cheeky. No, that was somewhere close boundary. That was the 50, and that was the wicket. On some good shots played. That was the out. That was another wicket. And that was the end of the innings. 170. 171 the target. We will be back in about 5 minutes to 10 minutes probably to get the innings going.
So welcome back to the DS grounds for this chase. This reply from Akbar Brothers. A massive total 170 by Morrison, 170 for 5. They're 20 overs, so they need 171 to win of 20 overs. A magnificent knock of 100 by Guyana. He just hammered it to all parts of the ground. Got 121. Getting 100 in a T20 game, not easy. Best one out there. Big task on hand. Not impossible. 171 needed. A little under 9 runs per over. But if they can do this continuously from the start, target the first 6 overs, get a decent score without losing too many wickets. Chatura Devind. 80 strike rate, so he'll have to keep doing much better than that. Just the 9, the highest score of 20. 13 innings. Tarindu Madhushankar, 18 wickets, 4 for 17, his best. All depend on how these openers start off and whether they can take it. So they'll have an eye on the DL scores. Starts off well, shortish, outside the off stump and into the boundary. Chatura Devind, that was easy picking. The loosener from Tarindu Madhushankar. But going too wide outside the off stump, too short, no real pace. Easy pickings for the batsman. Just a start that they would have needed of the first delivery. They need to capitalize on whatever they can get on certain overs. Immediately the extra cover dropping down to the boundary, so they have one slip, a wide third man, point, then a deep extra cover, short extra cover, and the mid off on the offside, short fine mid wicket and a mid on. It was that would have been gone if that had hit. Unwanted. Don't try to run for those things. Yes, definitely would have been gone. He was in the air. There's a streak of lightning, so rain somewhere in the area. But so far the sun is out. Clouds building up. That's massive. Pulled from outside our stump. Goes all the way for a 6. This is exactly the start they would have needed. Get that outside the stump, short, pulled, and what do you know, it ends up at the NCC grounds. 10 off 4. So they're in the meaning business. They're going to go after this total. No better way. Time in there to that fielder on the boundary. Incidentally, the two fielders on the boundary, third man and deep extra cover. 11 runs coming. And 5 deliveries. So pretty good start. They are ahead of the required run rate at the moment. Walking across, lucky not to be called a wide. Thought that would have been a wide. But the ball, walking across the end of the first over. It's 11 for no loss. And if you look at it at the moment, Akbar Brothers ahead of the run rate. You'll also need to keep in mind the cloud build up. There's a streak of lightning, bit of thunder around. So first 6 overs will be vital. If they don't lose wickets, the DL will come into play. They need to play some smart cricket here, always be ahead of the rate. If the umpires have to call the game off, they will run out winners. Sri Lanka Sandeep, 5 wickets, best is 2 for 13. So Guyana not taking the new ball this time. Well, maybe tired after that long innings of his. Sankalp and Chatra Devind on strike. Carry. Did that go off the bat? Yes, it did. So that was a clear chance. Got the carry over the keeper's head, actually through his hands. Yes, definitely taking the edge. Keeper was too late. And a boundary off the first delivery. So the runs coming for Akbar. Sri Lanka Sandeep seems to have a bit of pace. Yes, a bit of a slinging action wide. Tried to go for extra pace. Shouldn't be worried because they have the runs on the board. Just a matter of bowling the proper lines, trying to get the dot balls in. Full outside the off stump, played in the gap. That might reach the boundary. No, very well pulled inside before it reaches the boundary. Another 2 runs to Chatra Devind. That's hammered into the boundary. Cut shot wide with given to the batsman. Chatura Devind. He is going to throw his bat at it. That was asking for it. All he had to do is put it in that gap. With that pace, it races to the boundary. Runs in this over, so they are well away ahead. Morrison will have to keep eye on that DL runs as well. They won't want to fall back. Again, a lot of lift. So Chatur Devinda will need to do what Gana Kavita did. Good bit of fielding there at mid-on. Keeps it down to 1 run. A few more overs at this rate and we'll be getting to a runner ball. You'll see that current rate 12.55. The required rate just 8 runs per over now. San Sankalpa. How will he go about it? Faced just 1 delivery in the previous over. And now he gets 1 in this over. Right after the off stump. This time lucky to get away with that. End of the second, it's 23 for none. Tharindu Madhushankar conceded 11 runs in his first over. Back for his second. He'll be bowling to Chatur Devinda, who got the 11 runs off him. Pitched up and over the bowler's head she goes. Another 6. So Tharindu dealing in boundaries and sixers. So pressure on Chatur dealing in boundaries and sixers. Pressure on Tharindu. Pitched up. He's trying to attack the stumps. You can't fault him, but it was up to the batsman. Needs to pitch it a little more shorter. The good length delivery would get him in trouble. Straight away. Pressure on the bowler now. Conceding a 6 in his first delivery. Something tells me that this game is going to go down to the wire. This is going to be a big game here. Still the sun is out, but clouds coming around the ground. Shot pulled, and that again is in the NCC. Well, it just went sailing over our Sportylk cameraman who's there into the NCC grounds. See whether you can get a picture of that again. You see him in the background, just going over him into the ground for another sixer. Back-to-back sixers, and Akbar well on their way. The enthusiasm, the noise that we saw about 15-20 minutes ago from Morrison's has died down now. Heads dropping. 35 for none in just the third over. Another one in there. One bounce into the fence. So this is going to be interesting now because the DL, there is a bit of drizzle coming on. And now we've got 2 sixes and a 4. I'm sure the moment Akbar well away ahead of the DL as long as they don't lose wickets. Massive 27 runs given, and this time he strikes, he hits the stumps. That's exactly what he needed to do, bowling wicket to wicket. But this time you saw it was not that full, so the batsman tried to go across the line. There we see that is that length that he needs to bowl, going across the line. It was a little bit more fuller, he would have gone straight, but not to be. And Chatur Devinder goes back for 38 of just 14, done a good job for his side. It's 39 for 1. Pasindu Boteju, strike rate of 103. That's what we'll be looking at the moment. 450, 67 is highest. Guys who can score fast, they need not to throw their wickets, but every time you lose a wicket, the DL will go against you. Sorry, we have not got a DL scores with us, unfortunately. Oh, misfield, and gives a boundary. A dot ball turned into a boundary. Like I said, not easy to field on these grounds. It's a lot of misfield in the first innings, and we see it again. Pasindu Boteju off the mark with a boundary. It's 43 for 1 off 3. So Tilanka Sandeepa. No, that's not Tilanka Sandeepa. I think there is a change in bowling, is it? It's a spin from one end now. Oh, almost going back onto his stumps. Running there over the infield. Batsman going for 2. So 6 hitting has stopped for a little, as well as the rain. Brings in the dive, gets his body behind it. Two more runs. So Nishan Pereira, the bowler. So just a 6 runs. So we can not concede a boundary here. It will be a good over in the context of these first 4 overs. Nicely played. So this is a good over if you look at it. 7 runs in that over. And the 50 up, 50 for 1 after 4. Sri Lanka Sandeep. This time coming in from another end, on the other end. That was played straight to that field and took off. Would have been curtains if it had hit. They just don't need to lose another wicket here, because I'm sure they must be ahead of the run rate at the moment. The first 6 overs are going to be very crucial. But now there is no rain, so the rain has stopped. Samir Veerasinghe making sure that the rains have stopped. Oh, that looked close. It'll be interesting to see that replay. He was ambling and then suddenly saw it coming. Did he manage to get his... That was a good throw from the point region. Yeah, I think he just got his bat down in time. Pitched up, flicked off his legs into the boundary. 4 runs. This is going to be interesting. Goes in the couple of bounces to the field. at third man. So as it is at the moment, the end of the fifth over, 1 wicket down, they need to be 37, so 38. 37 will be the pass score. Well ahead, 20 ahead at the moment. Going full again, driving it down. So end of the fifth over, it's 58 for 1. And it should be, the pass score is 37 at the moment. So at the end of the sixth over, it will be 43 if it's 1 wicket down, and if it's 2 wickets down, it will be 49. So they're well ahead, as long as they don't lose any more wickets. Samir Veerasinghe will be with you for the next 5.
We got the Duckworth Lewis and the batting team well on top at the moment, but doesn't seem like it's raining. Dark clouds in. Michael is a bit happy at the moment because of the second half. Centurion, Kahavita. He doesn't look he has batted at all. Looking very fit at the moment. Let's see how he bowls. 16 wickets. Like a Dale Steyn. Yes, looks like, yeah, he's coming like, no idea. He starts like Dale Steyn, finishes like Bumrah. Like a little bit of like a Dhammika Prasad kind of action, I guess. Anyways, it's Gayana Kahavita. Century, the original Gayana Kahavita. Some might copy. Our production team's member is at the Duckworth Lewis, and he thought he can't adjust and not good for mathematics, so he's going away. Time's up. And even we can't understand what's the Duckworth Lewis like. If someone asked me whether how to get that, I would still say I don't know. That kind of a system Duckworth Lewis has. $60 for 1. The batter looks like Titendra Taibo. Passidhu Boteju. Yeah, he looks similar to Taibo. 60 for 1. After the other 3 balls, the match will officially have a result. That's a good thing. Four runs, edged it and clearly gets a boundary. There's a news going on that Milan Ratnayaka is being added to the squad. Is likely. You never know. Gayana Kahavita might be called up for the national team. That kind of a thing. If someone scores or get wickets, he's been added to Pakistan. Oh dear, oh dear. Not happening well for Sri Lanka cricket these days. Dot ball. Gayana Kahavita has bowled a decent over in the circumstances of the run rate. Anyway, 10 runs for Akbar Brothers are well ahead of this run chase. Ends the over 65 for 1 after 6. Going to be Tilanka Sandeepa. It's here goes Michael Adams at social media at the moment, and having fun. We both at the moment. It's flicks it away. Going, gone. That's a beautiful bit of touch. Gets a boundary. Lot of cheering going on with the dugout. And 69 for 1 at 6.2 overs. Tilanka. Very close to a wide, but umpire said no. That looked a wide for me. Akbar Brothers. Todd. Good delivery there. Just a single. Gets a double because of the misfield. They are not doing anything good at the moment. Captain is under pressure. He's in the deep, captain. Can't believe that captain is in the deep. Who's the wicket keeper is looking after everything. Anyway, 71, just 100 needed. Pass it to Boteju. Ends the over, 7 done, 71 for 1. It's going to be the mystery bowler. With a bit of glasses on. How can he see? The sun cream and all. Yeah, probably normal visual glasses. Nishan Pereira. What a hit! Up and over! Wow, what a hit! Excellent! From the batter, Sankalpa, you beauty. Sankalpa, the double S, has got that out of the park. Bigger part of the boundaries, never mind. Oh yes, close. Given. What a celebrations. I thought batsman will hit him from the bat. Clearly. Let's see the replay. Yeah, here we go. Ends Sankalpa's knock. New rain. Suddenly, a little bit of cool breeze going on. Wicket keeper has been changed. Kavindu Madhusankar is keeping now. Captain comes in, Kusal Atapattu, the cricketing name. We know a lot of Kusals and we know Atapattus. Clearly on top. Kusal Atapattu, born to be a cricketer. This guy's action and his walks and everything doesn't look like a spinner. He's having a ball. Little bit of something he's doing, like a leg cutter. But he's doing his job. $79 for 2. Good batting from Kusal Atapattu. Ends the over, 80 for 2. $80 for 2, 10 runs per over going. 7.58 the needed target. And another bowling change. It's Diana Carpet is coming from the other end, so it's kind of a change. This time he came from this end. Comes Carpet. Comes in. Good ball, good dot delivery to start the proceedings. They need somewhere 70. 891 to get. That is in the air. Drops it. Actually, he was the wicket keeper. I think he was the wicket keeper, and that was a time to get off the glove. He missed the catch. Wow. Really not in control with that. Kahavita has slowly shortening his run up. Might be very tired with his batting performance. Cut straight to the fielder. Beautifully played, but single only. Good bowling from Kahavita. Has only given 3 of this over. They need more overs like this to win this. There is the captain. Is in the deep. Ends the over. 85 for 2. It's in the air this time. Drop shot. A lot of oohs and ahs going on in the ground. Anyway. Lot can happen in this. Should be a couple. Easily gets the run. A lot of cheering happening. Excellent. Little bit of rain going around. Another dot delivery. And 89 at the moment. They are going okay, we can say. Another dot delivery. Problem for sure with this rain coming in. We never know what will happen. Oh dear, another top edge. He made it look hard, but anyhow, he gets it. And now it's 89 for 3. Let's see what the Duckworth Lewis says. After 10 overs, there should be 80 for 3. So, still above. If we get 4 wickets, 86 for 4. So, still above. So, the rain is not good for Morrison's at the moment, but they are losing their way. That's the problem. Captain goes. Suddenly, rain will stop, but again, suddenly coming again. Ends the over. Just forgot. There's my friend waiting for the mic. Michael Adams will take you to another. I think it's expecting some result.
So half a mark, 10 overs done. It's 89 for 3. Kavita bowling off a short and run up. It's going gentle medium pace, 2 overs for 12. Well, he's generally the opening bowler, but after that 100, I think was a bit tired. And see him just taking a short run up, trying to get these overs in quickly. Yeah, definitely. His first over, we saw him taking that normal run up, but now going with a shorter run up. Vikum Tarusha, the new batsman in, facing his first delivery. Strike rate of 86, 84. Bit of a panic right around. Even the fielders trying to hit the stumps, trying to get rid of the ball quickly. Need to play some smart cricket here. Morrisons need to pick up wickets. Kavita doing a pretty good job. Just the 2 runs in 4 deliveries. Just keeping it in line. This is intelligent cricket by Kavita. That time given room. Just the 1 run, so a very good over. 3 runs in that over. 11 overs done. It's a 92 for 3. Will be Nishan Pereira to continue. He has taken 2 for 20 in 3 overs. Final over of his spell. The 1 run. So at the moment, Akbar can afford to go with singles, but they'll need to get that required rate down. It's at 8.3 there. 8.8. They're going at 8.3. They can get it down to a runner ball. Make it easy for the batsman to follow. That one nicely played. Going for the second. This could be close. This could be close. Well. Umpire says no. I think what saved him was the dive. Have a look at this again. It was placed in the gap. Just making his ground. Like I said, the dive saving the batsman. Nicely bowled again. The leg cutter bowling it full. Nishan Perera has done a good job. Oh, that's down the leg side. That will be costly. Into the boundary. Given as leg byes. I thought that was a wide. It was given as leg byes. Akbar will take whatever comes their way. So the runs keep coming. 72 from 50. This is going to be a very interesting game. Let's hope the light or the rain doesn't get in their way. So the 100 up, 100 for 3. And this is good, getting runs quickly. That was good cricket again. Nine runs in that over. Nishan Perera completes his quota. 4 overs, 2 for 26. Done a great job for Morrison's. And it's 102 for 3 in 12 overs. .69 of 48. There is a slight, very slight drizzle around the ground. Give you the idea. 12 overs. Lots of 3 wickets. It needs to be at 93. The that not San Pereira. It will be the same bowler, Gana Kavita. The end of 12. So at the end of 13, needs to be 101. The end of this over, if they don't lose another wicket, they're still ahead. If they lose a wicket, they need to be at 104. So this is going to be tight because you need to play smart cricket. No, nicely run down, but the fielder is there, single. So there is a bit of thunder. You can see the rain falling down. I'm not sure whether it will be called off any moment. So now the thing is Akbar Brothers need to make sure they don't lose wickets. That's better. They are ahead. Well, dangerous. Too close to cut. Just needs to. They are ahead. And after this, so if they decide to call off play, sure, Akbar will get the points, providing they don't come back again. It's nicely worked. Looking for runs. They should get a second. 106 now. End of 13. It's 106 for 3. That's going to the boundary. That goes into the boundary. Score moves up to 110. End of the 40. 112. $112. Chance, no, just falling short. Move to 113. End of the 14th. It's 113 for 3. And Akbar Brothers still in front. The tuck with Lewis right at the moment. The pass score at the end of the 14th. The 3 wickets down is 109. Interesting to see. The end of the 15th. Need to be 117. Gets it in the gap. Gets it in the gap and goes to the boundary. Sri Lanka Sandeep starting his last over. Passing the Botejo, doing a great job here. 41 of 36. He's calculating it well. They needed to be 4 runs ahead. 4 runs to be scored in this over and they've got it. So now the duck with Pasco at the end of the 15th needs to be at 117. It's already 117 for 3. Pulled again and a single. So it's 118 now for 3. Oh. Everything happening here. Everything happening. Batsman slipping. Wicketkeeper trying to throw down the stumps, and then they consider another run. Run. 52 of 33. Well, if this goes to end till the end, it'll be a very tight game. To move to the 120. Full toss. Just gets it for a single. So 15 done. It's 121 for 3. Needing around 10 runs per over to win from here on. 50 needed of 30. So they'll have to take a chance now. Can't be looking at the Duckworth now. You need to get those runs, get close to that score. Samir Veerasinghe will take you to the end in this interesting game.
Five overs to go, but suddenly it's 10 runs per over. Typical T20 conditions at the moment. 5 overs 50 to get a fitting finale is under the cards. Expecting the Duckworth might go home. Good delivery. Gets a single. They are losing a fielder by putting a fine leg. Good shot for 4. Very important boundary. But looks the momentum is on the batting team because of the 3 wickets. Slippery ball is giving some worries. Another beautiful shot. That will get the momentum going. 50 for Pasino. Bothejo, he is playing a role. Little Taibu looking. Look at that. Gets his 50. In style. Danger moments now for the batting team. And it goes again. 4 more. Very important runs coming in this situation. What a wonderful over coming up for the batters at the moment. Now they have the advantage. Gets another couple of runs. Those are important runs. Very, very important. Difficult to grab. Slippery ball. Batters have the advantage for sure. Six. What a hit in this precious situation. What a timely hit. What a timely hit. $140 for 3 at 16. They need 31 of 4 overs. Now it's the batsman's game. With Pasindu Boteju in, as well as Pasindu is there, I think the match is over. Sahan Pereira coming into bowl. 7 wickets into his belt. Economy is 11. He will finish the game if that economy continues. What a bowler to bring in at this stage. Misses out. The batters do not need to panic at the moment. What a hit. What a hit. 6 runs. Economy is coming. Huge hit. Clearly short delivery. You cannot bowl long hops like that. Just 2 balls, he has been injured. Oh dear, oh dear. He might get the opportunity to just bowl out that over. He ends the over. With 2 balls, economy went like 15 of the 2 balls. He has. Oh dear, oh dear. Comedy of errors. He's out of the park. with another Dilhan Jayasudra. Let's see what his stats are. He's okay, but he has bowled only 5 matches. Gets a couple of runs easily. Clearly, I must say, what a chase at the moment. "23 to get off 21 looks a very easy target with the rate they are going at the moment. We are shouting, the game is not over. That is true. One is 16, one is 61. Sliced away for a single. Last ball coming up. Good shot down to deep. Ends the over. 150 for 3. It's going to be 21 needed. And it's going to be 21 needed of the last 3 overs. That's the equation. As what a delivery. Taridu Madhushanka came back and hits the timber. Is there a twist in the tail? Because it's Boteju's wicket. Dream wicket. 2-3 dot balls. They will come back into this game. That is an Indaka. Ends Boteju's innings. Taraga Kumara. Gets a single. Captain Damit Karunaratne in bold in bat. Interesting. Lot of shouts happening at the ground because this game is going interesting. Players in the line, tens out there, dot balls, single. Should have run fast. If they bowl these balls, two dot balls or maybe a single, if they bowl another over for like 7, end up 10 in the last over, it's going to be interesting. Good ball. It's a good ball, single. What a precious over happening here. 3 runs only. Tarunu Madhushanka. Interesting to see who will bowl the next over. Connected. Only a single. 17 runs to get. Of 2 overs to go. Let's just check the Duckworth Lewis. The batters are well ahead. Same bowler they have been trusted with. The spinner. Oh dear, oh dear. Comedy is going at the moment. Good hit. Boundary. That is very good boundary. And that tail will break the shackles. For sure. Just 30 needed now. Straight to the hands. Game on. Vikum Tarusha, the informed batter goes. There are 2 new batters in. And they need to finish the game. Nobody's game at the moment. Very poor delivery. Should have hit him all from park. Got straight to the man. Tarusha departs. Third to get of the last 10. as his structure, he can hit a long ball with a Grenical. Good below, I guess. What a moment Dillan is having. Got that wicket, bowling the pressures overs. He's done a decent job. Wow, what a hit. That's what Michael said. He's a big bloke. And he hits it out of the park. That hit will clear the nerves. I think that's the game. That is a huge manga set. 7 needed. And again, but this should be out. Oh my God, what is happening? Full toss. But he did his job, I guess. That 6 was very good in the circumstances. End of Urendran. 300 strike rate, 6 of 2 gone. They are just making the game interesting, I guess. 7 of 7. People are going to be heroes. That's the problem. I must say, still we have a game. 7 of the last over. We have Tarindu to bowl. Tarindu is a good bowler. Madhushankar. 2 new batters in. Oh dear, oh dear. It's a clever bowler. Field has to be placed well. Catching positions. 7 required. Batting team have the upper hand, but 1 wicket here. Pulls it. Beautiful shot. I must say, Tarindu, you did a bad ball there. Exciting finish though. Anyways, Duckworth went away. And batting team anyway had the opportunity from the beginning. They were in the chase. Oh dear, oh dear. Just 4 balls, 3 runs. They're trying to hit a boundary without getting the single. But he's doing the right thing because the other batsmen are also going for glory. The next batsman must be jumping with his heartbeat. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's gone! It's gone. That's the match. That's the end of it. What a finish. Akbar Brothers has overcome a thriller at the SA Naraka grounds. 170 chased in a Division E encounter is been thrilling. We witnessed a good match, I must say. Never thought they were in the losing team after scoring 170. Duckworth Lewis, our man, brought it, but never got to the opportunity of doing that. Cricket is a winner. Ends the game. Scorecard, let's see. (23, 62, 19, 38). 10 to Taraga Kumara, he finished it. But 62 of Pasidu Boteju was the standout performer for me. Anyway, it's a very good game we witnessed. Excellent game of cricket. Ended in a thriller. 2 wickets for Jayasundara, 2 for Nishan, and 2 for Taridu Madhusanka. Those are the wicket takers. Take a look at a little bit of a highlight package in this encounter. There you go. Let's see. Clearly, they started really well. I must say that. Started brilliantly. They played some shots. They got that run rate up and running. Excellent bit of shots being played everywhere. There you go. Excellent shots being played everywhere. Wicket and celebrations. They have been playing a good cricket. Shots. They have been playing a good cricket. Shots. Everywhere. Those are some electrifying shots. Passing the Boteju. Celebrations. And that cute little dab to get that boundary. 19 runs of that over with a maximum hit. He was down and out anyway. And that was 70 what Morrison's limited and 172 Akbar Brothers. What a wonderful 121 he got and finished the game. That's the game. Hope you enjoyed our coverage. We will be back in another day, another match. Till then, it's good night and goodbye.